2021 Mitsubishi Outlander, design, powertrains, and everything else we know. The Renault-Nissan alliance hasn't been kind to its third-wheel Mitsubishi. Beset by average product offerings, a reduced range, emissions cheating inquiries, and the Carlos Ghosn saga, it seems the Japanese marque can't just catch a break. Fortunately, there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon, with the aging Outlander finally set to receive a major overhaul later this year. However, does it have the goods to take on its crossover rivals? Let's take a spy-shot-based, illustrative preview at what we can expect. Looking familiar yet less outlandish? You'd be right thinking the Outlander has an air of familiarity about it. That's because it's largely based on the more outlandish Engelberg Tourier concept revealed at last year's Geneva Motor Show. The concept to production links are evident with its dynamic shield grille, T-shaped headlamps with split main beams and high-set daytime running lights, and lower skid plate that exudes a bold, off-road look. The side profile is dominated by a chiseled lower C-section, scalloped fender pressings and an upright greenhouse with blacked-out pillars for a floating roof effect. Back-end-wise, the design also features strong Engelberg concept lineage with chiseled LED tail lamps, tailgate, and rear spoiler. Chunky lower black cladding wraps around the entire car, cementing its off-road pretenses. A nicer place to be. While we haven't caught a look at the interior yet from one of the prototypes testing on both sides of the Atlantic, it's believed that, much like the bodywork, the cabin design will too be a more down-to-earth interpretation of the concept study. Horizontal themes are expected to dominate the instrument panel with an emphasis on improved materials and detailing. Piano key switchgear will be prominently placed in the center console, with a touchpad for the HUD and infotainment control positioned below. Occupants will benefit from increased space too, with improved dimensions in most areas throughout the cabin. 5 and 7 seat configurations will be available, as will be an abundance of driver assists under the Mi Pilot banner. These include adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keeping aid, torque-based grip control, multi-around view monitor, digital rear view mirror, forward collision mitigation and lane departure prevention. Under the skin. The 2021 Outlander will likely be based off the same underpinnings as the next generation Nissan X-Trail/Rogue, reducing the need for similar platforms whilst increasing economies of scale for the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi group. Reflecting an increase in interior dimensions, the Outlander will be bigger than the current car's 4,695 mm 184.8 inches length and 1,810 mm 71.2 inches width. Expect big improvements in terms of safety too, with emphasis on acing the IIHS frontal small overlap crash test conducted for both driver and passenger sides. Phev Power. Whilst we don't have exact confirmation of the entire powertrain lineup, we do know the PHEV Outlander will use a 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine pumping out 126 HP, 94 kilowatts. This unit will be mated to a pair of electric motors producing 93 HP, 69 kilowatts, and is powered by a larger 13.8 kilowatt-hour, lithium-ion battery pack with an all-electric driving range of up to 70 kilometers, 44 miles. There's conjecture a 1.5-liter four-cylinder turbo from the Eclipse Cross may make an appearance in some markets. However, given the Outlander's increase in size, we'd expect a boost in power over the current unit's 153 horsepower, 114 kilowatts. Other powertrains are likely to be shared with Nissan's Rogue/X-Trail. Rivals and reveal. The next Outlander will face some formidable competition in the form of Toyota's strong-selling RAV4, Ford Escape, Nissan Rogue/X-Trail, Mazda CX-5, Chevrolet Equinox, Honda CR-V, Jeep Cherokee, Subaru Forester and Hyundai Tucson/Kia Sportage. Some pundits tip that it may debut at the upcoming New York Auto Show. However, Mitsubishi Europe President Bernard Loyer has confirmed an introduction in the second half of this year, with a smaller SUV launching around the same time. Finally, what are your thoughts on the next generation Outlander? Share your views in the comments below.